Good morning or afternoon, whatever time you are listening to this segment. My name is Gracie Roca. I am your host. And honestly, I created this segment with the intention to be a blissful morning talks. But you could be listening to this in the afternoons, noon, whatever time you are listening to this. I hope you are having a beautiful, beautiful day full of love and joy and abundance. Counting your blessings and living a blissful life. The intention for the segment is to be a short segment where we intentionally talk about life and how beautiful life is, focusing on the things that brings us a joy, on our blessings, on how abundant we already are, on peace and love and wholeness, and having beautiful conversations to truly manifest, right, our day, our week, our month, our life. And even though, right, or even when life is happening. And that is the power that we have to master our focus. And that's why I created this segment, because I want to start the day with beautiful conversations. It is by choice, right? Today, this morning, I don't know if you can hear behind me, but the birds are so loud. I think they are trying to literally sing over me. They are beautiful. They are so peaceful. They are free. They are so present and just so alive, and it brings me so much joy and brings me back to my body. The day that I'm recording this is on a Monday. I hope you had a beautiful weekend. Today is such a beautiful day to start the week. Most people honestly don't like Mondays because they're living a life that they don't truly enjoy. But we also have the power to shift our focus towards what is going right and towards our blessings. And a lot has to do, to be honest, with accepting what is and where we are, accepting ourselves as we are. I was having a conversation yesterday with a friend who I want to say that she is very committed to her highest self and embodying her highest self. But she also has a really hard time being honest with herself in seeing how she truly feels and accepting how she truly feels. Because the moment that she does that, a lot of judgment and fear comes through. Accepting what is, accepting how she truly feels. But I think it is so powerful, and there's something so powerful about choosing compassion towards yourself, about accepting what is and loving yourself as you are. I think there's something so powerful when you truly just sit with how you truly feel in the silence of just you, yourself, and I, and your higher power. And I want to call it God, right? You can call it spirit, whatever speaks to you. But there's something so powerful and freely to truly allow, because you have to first allow yourself to see yourself and feel your emotions, to be in that freedom and to free yourself with grace, to express how you truly feel and be okay with how you truly feel. Because it is in that moment where you present and you come in alignment with the knowing that, yes, there is a contrast between me, myself, and I, right? When there's that contrast between how I want to feel versus how I truly feel. But you have to start somewhere, right? It is lifting the veils of not wanting to see in quotations, the reality of where you are, of how you feel, and the things that you wish it was not, the things that you wish you will be feeling better, that you will be looking different, that your life will be different, right? It is in that honesty, right? Being truly, truly honest with yourself, where you truly free yourself. But grace has to be present. So there is no judgment when you truly see yourself. It is being okay with not being okay. There's something so powerful with being okay, not being okay. Because it is in the moment that you have that freedom, and there is a freedom behind that all, where you say, this is how I feel. This is the judgments that I have in my mind, right? And it does not feel good. These are the emotions that does not feel good. And it is what it is, right? And fuck it. Just fuck it, right? It is what it is. In that moment, you allow yourself to free yourself from getting, in quotations again, stuck. I don't know if you can hear the birds, but they are so loud and so freely, right? It is being that freedom of choosing, right? Because it is a choice of choosing to free yourself, from being in that cycle of judging yourself for the things that you're feeling, for your emotions, being in that cycle for criticizing yourself for how you're feeling, for how you're looking. But it is by accepting what is where it all starts, right? And the moment that you choose, because like I'm saying, it is by choice, right? You choose to come with yourself and with the presence of the highest power that allows you to shift your perspective and expands your vision, is what I call, right, flying high like an eagle, where you allow yourself to start where you are and you say it is what it is and fuck it. It doesn't make me a bad person, right? It doesn't make me any less of deserving of this love. It doesn't change who I know I am, right? Who God says I am. It doesn't change anything about my truth and who I was truly created to be. It does not change one single thing. It is what it is and fuck it. And here it is, right? And I choose grace to come and help me see things clearly, to a higher perspective and a different vision of what it all is. To fly high like an eagle. So I can see things very clearly of the truth of it all, right? Of what it truly is and what is happening in my body, where it's making me believe a false belief about myself. It's getting out of being inside of the thoughts, of the emotion, to come back and see the bigger picture and allow you to see who you truly are and see yourself with compassion and love. It is from there, right, that you get to choose with joy and love and compassion to embody this new person. And it's not even a new person, right? It is who you are within. It is who you know you are within. To embody the contrast that you feel with that bigger and higher perspective. But it all starts with grace and loving yourself as you are, even when, right? Even when life is happening, even with those emotions, even with those fears, even with those doubts and criticism, right? And being okay with all of that. Because when you are okay with all of that, you take its power away from you. And now you start taking your power back. So, on this day, on this morning, I want you to choose grace above all. I want you to love yourself as you are, with those emotions, with those insecurities, with those doubts and those thoughts that you are trying to change. And even though, right, even though that you are feeling that and they are there and they are present, I want you to love them. I want you to see yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that even when I am feeling these emotions, I am having these thoughts, I am having these insecurities, I still love me and I accept me for who I am. Because I know that my truth, it is not the perception that I'm feeling. It is not and what I like to call it too, this lies from the devil, right? Because deep down, you know your truth. Deep down, you know who you are. Deep down, you know that this is all just a lie, but they feel very, very real. So this morning, we're going to start the day with loving ourselves just as we are, with those imperfections, and loving those imperfections, loving those criticisms that we hear in our head, instead of trying to take them away, instead of trying to make them wrong. Loving those thoughts, those negative thoughts. And from there, right, is that you take its power away from you, and that's where the resistance towards the change starts. Because the momentum is towards your higher vision. The momentum shifts and the perspective of that day starts shifting. Because grace now is present. And love is the number one frequency of what you are choosing that day, no matter what, as is. It is what it is. And as life is happening. And you have that choice. So today, love yourself as you are. You are a queen, right? Love yourself for those imperfections. Love yourself for the doubts and the fears, the judgments. Because I know who you are, right? I know who you truly are within. So you can hold on into that on this day. That Gracie says, even when I'm not feeling it, even with this emotions feel so real, I'm going to hold the vision that Gracie has for me. And hold on into that, right? Or even better, even more powerfully, right? I am going to hold on into who God says I am. I'm going to hold on into the vision and the knowingness of who God knows I am, and loves me for who I am, and loves me as I am, as who I was created. I'm going to hold the vision. I'm going to feel how God feels about me. And I'm going to love myself as I am. Right? That is even more powerful, right, than saying Gracie. Hold on into the eyes of God, the ears of God, the mind of God, right? And how God feels about you. Because you are a queen, you are a king. And that is who you truly are. And your day is going to shift so quickly and so powerfully, and you'll come back to your power and to who you know you are. So I hope this is the best day. Let's not say I hope, right? Let's say that this is the best day of your life. And today and tomorrow, each day we're going to start with the highest vision and choosing these beautiful, blissful conversations to create and live and embody and manifest the life that we truly want, right? So we can truly live heaven on earth. I love you. Thank you for coming by. And I hope your day is filled with blissfulness and love and joy and peace and abundance. I love you. And I'll talk to you soon.